Everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for even clicking this video. Now, today, there has been some level of a development that I wanted to report, and this is something that has a broader context, and I'll try my best to see if we can get this video under 5 minutes. So let's go. The Warner Brothers Games team basically unveiled a page for Gotham Knights on the PlayStation 5 and on Steam. Now, I checked recently, as recent as last week, if there was an Xbox page for Gotham Knights, but there wasn't any. So you can actually wishlist the game on Steam and on the PlayStation platform. Well, it appears that there seems to be an explanation of some sort, maybe or maybe not, for that. And that is the fact that it appears that Warner Brothers Games has some kind of a partnership with Sony. So industry insider James Sigfield basically retweeted something that was actually posted, I guess, yesterday, and he said WB has a few partnerships with Sony, and in parentheses he says Hogwarts and Gotham Knights, and he says hopefully one of those can show up to this. And the post that he retweeted is something that is relating to potentially State of Play for February. There's talk right now that State of Play might be a little of a bigger event than we kind of are anticipating. So I think this is where this conversation is going. Now, I wanted to make this video for you guys earlier, but I just was never in a position to be able to record it. So pardon the lateness, but I think it's something that needs to be explored. Now, honestly, is there really anything to be worried about? I don't think there is. I think if you kind of look at the relationship, it's always kind of existed. Even the last Batman game that we got had a little bit more buffs for PlayStation in the sense of extra content, just a minimal amount in terms of skins, maybe some kind of a mission or something. And that is in Batman Arkham Knight. If you were to buy, say, the edition that came with the extended DLC, PlayStation had some specific items that were actually added to it. Now, for those of you in the comment section, some of you know everything. So by all means, and everything regarding Arkham Knight specifically, you remember a lot of those incidences. I just forgot, but I remember in my copy of Arkham Knight, I remember I bought a brand new copy. Well, it said it was brand new. I bought it on eBay. It was, I know, sorry, it was months after the game had come out, but my PlayStation 4, I didn't get it for a while. And I remember when I bought that copy, I opened it up and it said that there was an extended exclusive content or something that was supposed to be added. And there were a series of them. So I redeemed all those codes, and I think I still have them. I might go ahead and reinstall my Arkham Knight on my PlayStation 4 just to kind of see, or PlayStation 5, sorry, just to kind of see if I can get what that content all was about and look at the differences between the different editions. So even if there's some sort of a relationship or partnership that's going on, I don't think it's anything that's going to mean exclusivity in that sense, because the game has already been announced for the platforms that it's coming out, and it's coming out on the Xbox, that's for sure. The only thing is we may just see a few things that's exclusive to PlayStation, which is interesting for me because I've been, in a sense, contemplating what version of the game I'd buy. And as much as I'm not really a big fan of these so-called partnerships, I think they do translate into some financial, I would say incentives for the publisher, or maybe at least promotional in a sense. I shouldn't say financial. I should say maybe in some sense promotional. Let's use that word. So if somebody doesn't go out there and go have a complaint against what I've said. And I think that's basically where it is. So this is something that's pretty cool. We're not expecting something that is as exclusive as, say, the Spider-Man games in a sense. I think what we're expecting is something that is a little bit broader, but then having a narrow focus in that sense. Now, I know the obvious is something that I didn't really mention, and that's, whoa. Did they say that this thing was probably going to be coming to State of Play? I mean, why am I not necessarily talking about that? Well, honestly, I don't want to hype up State of Play for anybody. I think this person that posted this is Tom Henderson. That's the post that James Sigfield posted. And they basically said the current rumors that the next Sony event looks like it could be in February based on this month's media events and past PlayStation dates. It'll probably be State of Play, but it has the potential to be a pretty big one, in my opinion. So I think that's possibly what this person is alluding to in terms of, what the scope of this State of Play is going to look like, especially judging that the last State of Play did not showcase much that was on the side of what fans were, in a sense, expecting. Nothing against indie games. I think that's actually a very wonderful side of things in terms of games that people can actually take or pay attention to. But fans were expecting a lot more from that State of Play. And I think this might be Sony's first foot forward for an overall collection or showcase of the collection that it is that they have. And so I guess we can discuss this in another video. As I promised, I was going to try for the 5-minute mark, even though I failed you by a few seconds. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Peace out.